Okay, this is my fight against AS Pumakid. I led with Swellow and he led with Ambipom. Now, looking over my Swellow's move list, I realized that I kind of forgot to give him Protect, so that was pretty stupid on my part. Knowing that he was going to fake out, I switched in Metagross to absorb the hit. And just like I thought, Metagross took that fake out like a champ. I bullet punched to try to take some health out of him, but I guess he knew that my Metagross had bullet punch because he switched in Miltank. Miltank absorbed a hit, and although it was a critical, it still did less than half. So, I mean, that Miltank was pretty strong in the defense department. He used Milk Drink and got his health all the way back up to full because I guess he knew I was going to hammer arm, and I did. And if he had a Milk Drink, it most certainly would have killed him. So he took this opportunity to Fire Punch after I Bullet Punched him to gauge how much the real damage a Bullet Punch was going to do to a Miltank. It didn't do very much. So knowing that he was going to Fire Punch again, I switched in my Dragonite to absorb that hit. Dragonite. He Fire Punches. It's not very effective because dragons are resistant to like everything. And I get my leftovers, he gets his. He Milk Drinks, and I knew he was going to do this, so I took this opportunity to Dragon Dance and set Dragonite up for a sweep. We both get our leftovers. I Dragon Dance for one more time, and he body slams. I was hoping Dragonite didn't get paralyzed, and luckily for me, he didn't. And he got his leftovers. Now, I probably should have outraged, but I Dragon Clawed, because I didn't want to be stuck in outrage, because I still didn't know what he had left. So, I mean, I didn't want to be stuck in that and then get confused and have to switch out, so I hit him with another Dragon Claw, killed him. Because at this point, Dragonite was outspeeding everything on his team, except for the Scarf's Crow that he had, and we'll get to that later. He sends Ambipom back out, and I knew he was gonna fake out, so I Dragon Clawed, but I forgot Dragonite had Inner Focus, and I could actually took this opportunity to Dragon Dance one more time and make sure I swept, but I didn't because I was too stupid. I Dragon Clawed his Ambipom, and it went down like a brick. Next, he sent out Scyther, and I hadn't seen one of those ever. This is like literally my first time seeing a Scyther competitively. I hit him with a Dragon Claw, and one hit KO'd him. Then he sent out another Pokemon that I hadn't seen ever competitively, and that was for Alligator. Go Gators. I outraged him, thinking that he might have been a bulky water like Swampert, which means they could like take a pretty decent hit. I probably should have Dragon Clawed, because that was pretty stupid on my part. Because I could have been stuck in outrage and he could have hit me with something like crazy. He sends out that Crobat I had mentioned earlier in the fight, and I didn't know it was Scarfed, but it was. He Brave Birded, and although like it hit like the recoil just did some damage, whatever. It killed Dragonite and he took some recoil damage. I sent out Metagross knowing that he was gonna get killed by that Brave Bird just like Dragonite did, and I Bullet Punched so I could take out at least some health before Metagross went down. He Brave Birded and got the littlest itty bitty bit of recoil damage because Metagross had such a small amount of health left. This is when I sent out my Regice, and I figured that if he killed Regice while he had full health, the recoil would have did him in probably, which is why I brought Regice. He Brave Birded, Regice lived through it. It took half of his health with the recoil, and I cursed up not knowing that it was going to bring him down to such little health, or that Regice was going to live. If I would have known, I would hammer arm. I switched out Regice and back into that that stupid Swallow that I forgot to put Protect on, and he Brave Birded. Swallow lost all his health, and Crobat got killed because of the recoil. Next he sends out Drapion. I sent Regice back out, and his Drapion uses Fire Fang. I used, I don't usually use it till after at least 2 curses, but I exploded because I knew that, you know, he wasn't going to take 2 hits. Now either his Drapion has some high ass defense or my Regice attack is really low. I don't remember my Regice attack. I sent out my Togekiss, air slashed him for a super effective attack, and he died. Good game, AS Pumakid. I guess that's why you're the champion of Pojo.